So I go to school one day, one of very few days that I went to school, because when you're worried about where you're going to sleep and if your mom is still alive and you have all of that on your heart, it's really hard to go to school and focus. So I would go to school and I would pull the fire alarm, or I would throw a chair, or I would beat somebody up, because I didn't know how to get along with kids my own age. I knew how to get along with adults because that's all I was ever around. But kids my own age, I didn't know what to do. I got really nervous, and I would get in trouble. And then I would be sent to the principal's office or to the counseling office. Anybody ever been sent to the principal's office or the counseling office? Pretty boring, huh? But for me, it was exciting. That's where I wanted to be. And the reason I wanted to be there is because people listened to me. So I would go in there and I would spill my life to them. I would tell them everything, what I was going through, and I would talk to them about it. But I made them promise me something. I said, I'll open my heart to you, and I'll tell you everything about me. But I have to be able to trust you. I have to know that you're not going to turn around and call CPS. Anybody heard of CPS? No, never heard of CPS. It's Child Protective Services. And it's when your parents are doing drugs or you're in a situation where it's not safe for a child, they come in and take you from your parents. So I made them promise me that they weren't going to do that. And then, one day, I was 14 years old at this time. One day, a lady came to my school, and she was doing a program. And this program was about, everybody say that word right there. Dream. Come on. Dream. There you go. The program was about having dreams and wanting something better for yourself and wanting to encourage others to go for their dreams. Well, in my life, if you had a dream, what do you think people said when you said you have a dream? It's not even possible to have, right? It's not going to happen. You know how many times I heard, even my own mother said, Josh, dreams never come true. And I walked into this room, and there was 90 kids. And I sat in the very last row, in the very last seat, all by my little lonesome. And this little lady comes out, and she has this great little smile. She's about this high. And I said, oh, great. This is going to be lovely. And she says, hi, my name is Sparky. And then, all of a sudden, she asks a question. And can you think of the question that she might ask? What's your dream? And who would like to come up to the front and share their dream? And I don't know what happened to me, but for the very first time ever, my hand went. And I'm in the way back, and she says, you young man, come up here. So I walk up to the front, and I'm shaking and like about ready to pee myself, and I'm not sure what to say or do, but I'm just going with it. So I walk up there, and she grabs my hand. And man, did it feel good when she grabbed my hand. And I stood there, and she said, well, what's your dream? And I said, my dream is to be loved. To be loved. Not for a big, huge house or a car. And to get along with kids my own age. And she looked at me, and she said, wow, what a powerful dream. And a kid stood up in the audience, and he said, yeah, but you're the biggest jerk in the school. And I always say, I stood there, and I said, in my mind, oh, you are so lucky we are here right now. And this is happening because before I would have jumped over every row and you would have been sorry. And but that had gone away from me. That feeling inside, that not fitting in, that anger, that never being heard feeling went away. And I stood there and I cried for a second, and I just kind of shook my head and I said, thank you. Because somebody stood up to me and helped me to realize what I'd been doing. Thank you.